Every caller that you've had call in today, from the technician to you name it, has basically confirmed everything that Mr. X of my book, Energy Non-Crisis, told me. I am so glad this be the case because I didn't have the slightest idea. This is the first time I've given this, Alex. Do you realize how bold you are, Alex Jones, to allow this program to go on today? I really wonder, I heard you on George Norrie on Monday night, by the way. He did a great job. He asked you the story about the oil spill down there. I noticed at the time, I wondered, is he really going to allow me to be on today and tell this story? You are a bold talk show host to even allow this to be told.
Well, when are you going to get on Norrie? I hope he's not the guy you were waiting, waiting to get on me before you go on him, because I appreciate you doing that, Lindsey.
No, I haven't even called George Norrie at all. I called your producer the other day, and I
well,
said,
thank you. We need to get you on. We need to get you
exclusive, and I did. But yeah, if you want to put in a word for me with George, that'll be fine.
No, we need to get you on more shows right away because this is important. Now,
call George and tell him I can answer those questions for him.
Well, absolutely. I'll let them know that. I don't have really any control over who or what they put on, but I can certainly recommend it. Just expanding on that, though, you're saying it was an accident, but they're going to let it continue to flow as a pretext to take over. Is that what you said earlier?
Well, they can't stop it. They have no way in the world of doing anything about this except a nuke.
And so they're not going to let a good crisis go to waste, and they're going to use that then. I just want to put words in your mouth, but is that what you said last hour?
Okay. I have been told it was intimated. You know how they have a way of saying, Now, Chaplain, you know this to be true. It has been intimated to me that everything that I was told a year and a half ago as to their timeline, that now they're going to use this as a method of fulfilling it. And if people want to know what that timeline is, they can call our toll-free number, and we have 6 DVDs on it.
Yeah, that's amazing, because this information dovetails, again, I keep using that word dovetails, but hooks into past info. Mike, anything else from New Orleans?
Not really, Alex, other than I have asked my sources that are deep in there to go ahead, and they're going to get back to me shortly with any new information, if they have witnessed any arrest and what for, who's doing the arresting, what charges, those kind of things is what I've asked them to check into.
And so there's like strong men stomping around, letting Louisianans know that they're the boss. I mean, because people keep describing them as thugs, even in other newspapers. I mean, so I guess they just walk up with like a wrench and go, "This is our area now, boy. You do what BP says. And don't you get up with either. We're flooding you with oil." I mean, I hate to do the Italian mobster accent, but I mean, what are they doing?
They have got the people so intimidated down there that they're afraid to even talk among themselves. Strangers, you just have to. It's like pulling teeth. So whatever they're doing is rough.
Well, that's like they have a article today in the Wall Street Journal which talks about the vanity of airline passengers, and it says they don't like the body scanners or being strip searched in public. They're scum, basically. Where everything's backwards. It's like, you don't like being strip searched, now they strip search you. You don't like having DNA taken without a warrant on the side of the highway. You're a vain piece of garbage. Not you have rights, you have dignity. Not you don't want to be humiliated. I mean, it's just everything is like going into flux where they're like converting us over to pure evil at every level. Mike, I appreciate your call. Stay in contact.
Well, you got to remember that these communities down there are very, very small, so it's not that hard to go ahead and overtake them.
No, I'm not bashing these people. I just somebody needs to stand up for them. And these BP guys, though, they want to intimidate and be the boss because they know they've done wrong and are destroying these communities. And so it's like, you do what we say, get down there. That way they're already dominating them so the people never get angry and stand up against them. And, I mean, next they'll be calling the locals terrorists. You don't like oil all over you? You're a terrorist. You don't like Obama banning all fishing out here even though there's no oil? You're a terrorist. You don't like giving your rights up? You're a terrorist. And it might be, I mean, literally, it's like Homeland Security dealing with evil terrorists in Louisiana. Maybe they caused the oil spill. Maybe it's their fault, or maybe they're with Al-Qaeda. Maybe bin Laden's hiding in New Orleans. Maybe tactical nukes are needed there. I mean, I'm being sarcastic, but that's the absurdistness of it. Let's talk to John in Louisiana. A lot of calls from there. John, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
How you doing, Alex?
Good, sir.
I went out there as media, and they had a little media show for us because, you know, that's how they operate. And, of course, you know, they were laying the booms and stuff like that in the media op. But you can look down the beach, and there's no cleaning crews, none of that. The military is over there, and they're acting really suspicious. They don't talk. They're always, like, watching you, always looking at their feet.
Well, they don't talk to slaves. You're just there to pay taxes. You're nothing but a blood bag to feed the New World Order. Now specifically, yeah, they're having some photo ops, and so you were brought down to be shown a photo op, but then you noticed it was just a photo op.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell. I'm sure the mainstream media that was also there with us knew it was a photo op, but, you know, they don't care. Most of them don't.
Well, how much oil did you see in the surrounding areas there in Louisiana?
Oh, man. There's, like, rocks on the, like, about 200 yards off the shore, and they're black. And there's it looks like orange, brownish-looking thing. It's really nasty looking. You can tell it's definitely really, really bad. There's oil all along the beaches, and there's no cleanup crews. And when they showed the most cleanup crews is when the media was shooting their cameras. You know,
what about these reports that I've seen confirmed in the news where foreign governments like the Dutch are refused, even though they have ships in the area? The military is not allowed to help, that the military will demand that we've got to count these booms over and over again for 5-6 days, and then they say, now we're not going to allow you to put the booms out. I mean, that's confirmed. Why does the military go along with those orders, Lindsey Williams?